Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If y'all are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Ghost and I make content for the game World of Warships Legends. I thank you all for being here. Thank you for returning to the videos if you guys are coming back. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget guys to go down there, hit that subscribe button. It does help out a lot. Seriously guys, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so anybody that goes down there, hits that big red button, it is seriously greatly appreciated by me personally. And if you guys have subscribed just now, feel free to go down, feel free to go down in the comments down there and leave a comment saying that you did subscribe and that you maybe enjoyed the video. I hope you all did. If you guys really did enjoy the video, don't forget to also hit that like button. Seriously guys, all the support throughout the video and through all these videos that I make is seriously, guys, when I say this, it is greatly appreciated. I appreciate all the support that I've been getting throughout really the year I've been doing this. So yeah, without further ado, let's talk about what we're going to be in today. We're in the Tier 4 American Tech Tree Destroyer, the USS Farragut. Now, this is my favorite Tier 4 destroyer easily by far. Now, the commander we have on our Farragut is Vincent Mordoff. I am a full-on gunboat build. I run Perceptive and all the perks that help my guns. Now, I do not run mortar on my Farragut, so keep that in mind. I run the concealment perk because I don't like having extra concealment when I really don't need to. So yeah, the extra 0.7 kilometers of concealment is really nice. Now, one thing I would like to point out in this match, that we are up against one of our friends. We are up against none other than Simpin AEZ1. He is one of my best buds here on World of Warships Legends. He is in my clan, he's in my Discord, you know, and we actually managed to fight each other. It was an awesome time. He wasn't really having the most awesome time, but I know I was, and it was fun for me, so I got it recorded, and I hope you all do enjoy it. But yeah, I'm gonna get into why this ship is my favorite destroyer, yeah, let's talk about it. So the reason why the Farragut is my favorite destroyer is not only the 5-inch guns that reload every 3 seconds, but the amount of HP I also have on this ship. The HP I have, guys, is 13,000 on a Tier 4 destroyer. Keep in mind, I run Leviathan. I also have a William Sims level 16-3 as an inspiration, so I get a bunch of extra HP. So I go from about 10,000, 11,000 hit points to about 13,000 hit points. That extra 2,000 hit points is absolutely fantastic, and having that is just pretty awesome, and I win a lot of gunfights because of it. There's been a lot of times where even with the hit points I have, I wish I had more. So yeah, now there's Simpin right there. We are taking some pop shots at him. That's basically all this is. We're trying to play a little passive here, but at the same time trying to keep our position, you know, not completely retreating from this cap. We're trying to keep him back mainly and everybody else back so that way they can't get this cap from us. We're trying to defend this cap, trying to stall as long as possible, and any times we have shots on Simpin, I'm trying to take them. If we could do as much damage to him as possible, that's huge. And also, not to mention, if the team can do damage to him as well, that would be just as good. Now we are actively trying to dodge shells, and yeah, so you guys could keep watching me do this. But yeah, so like I said guys, I like the Farragut because of its guns. Obviously, the Farragut has awesome guns, and on my build I have really good HP. I have Twist and Track, or aka Perceptive, on. And yeah, I also have smoke screens, guys. Now, the one downside with the Farragut is, of course, its torpedoes. Only 5.5 kilometer torpedoes. They go about 60 knots. They're American torpedoes. They're not the greatest. So really don't be depending on them. They are kind of the torpedoes that lie under the oh shit category. And you should only be using your torpedoes when people are coming at you, or when you can use islands to surprise people with them. And trust me, I have death struck a lot of people with torpedoes, just like the Omaha that decided to rush at me. And yeah, notice that we have a death strike medal, and that's because we hit him with a few torpedoes. Wasn't exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. Now, we are up to 28,000 damage, so we are doing pretty good in the damage department for a destroyer. We are trying to do as much as we can on this side of the map, and we're trying to keep an eye out on the minimap, watching for Simpin, because we know that Simpin is a really good destroyer player, so we're trying to keep a little bit back, but at the same time, we're also trying to preserve our hit points. We don't want to lose a bunch of hit points, and then if we do get into a gunfight with Simpin, we won't be able to win. So I'm very weary of that. I'm not shooting my guns right now because I don't want to get spotted. I do not want to get spotted. That's huge. If I get spotted here, easily that Bayern secondaries could rip me up, and he could also shoot at me and absolutely smack the crap out of me. Not to mention, Simpin is somewhere out there, because notice I'm located, so he's probably over towards that smoke screen there, and if I get spotted because I shoot my guns and he's concealed, I'm not going to have a good time. So we're trying to play very, very carefully here, keeping in mind that Simpin's somewhere out there roaming about, and yeah, we are sending some torpedoes out there. Maybe we might catch him with a few torpedoes if he decides to turn in. You never know. Now, we're just kind of playing, I don't know the word I'm looking for, kind of defensively, but also kind of passively at the same time. Spotting the enemy for the team and waiting, preserving our hit points and waiting for the time to strike. Now we notice that we are at a pretty good safe distance to start rolling out these 5-inch guns. Now we are getting shot from behind. Simpin is right behind us, so we start switching our guns over there to start hopefully getting some hits on him, whittle his health down. Any hits, guys, remember, any hits or damage you get on a destroyer is huge because they can't heal it back. So even if you get a couple hundred damage on a destroyer, that's damage they can't heal back. So yeah, anytime, guys, you have opportunities or you guys can shoot a destroyer, try to take them. Get those destroyers, you know, keep them at bay and really just do as much damage to them as possible. So that way, you know, they have to really think about what they do in the future. Now, we're not shooting at Simpin because at this range, I'm not going to be able to hit him. He is like almost at maximum range for me. And as we know, the velocity of these American 5-inch guns is horrible. These guns literally shoot straight to the moon and down like an orbital cannon. So we are trying to shoot targets that are a bit bigger so that way we can secure hits. If I'm starting to take shots at Simpin at 8, 9, 10 kilometers, I'm just going to miss. That's because of the horrible shell arcs, guys. So yeah, now we see the Bayern and we're not ready to shoot yet. We're still trying to look out where people might be. What I'm trying to do here is wait until I get up to this island and try to get my guns off the right side so I can take some shots and get right behind the island and get concealed again. We're trying to play, guys, we're trying to play this very, very carefully. And in the end, that is what really works out for us. So, yeah. Now, here in a second, guys, me and Simpin are going to have a very close quarters fight here. And I'm waiting for it. Notice that I have preserved my hit points up to this point. I've been talking about it throughout this video, but it's very important, guys, when you're up against somebody that you know is a very good destroyer captain, that preserving your hit points is key. And now we see an opportunity to take out their Mayhan over here. So we are starting to roll out these 5-inch guns, and any second now, he is going to die. And I do blind fire one time. I look where my shells hit, and we get a hit, and we're going to shoot again blind, and down he goes. That is the Mayhan down. Fantastic. That's 1 out of 2 destroyers down. There's Simpin's torpedoes. That was very well guessed by him. Thank God I did not turn around that island. I probably would have took one of those. So, very good for us. Now notice that the twist and track is still saying right around this island, so odds are Simpin is right here. And yes, he is. We have our guns right there ready for him. We did, keep in mind, get our torpedoes off on that Bayern. Simpin is trying to smoke up. We are also trying to blind fire him, and which we are pretty good at blind firing, not gonna lie. We aim a little bit lower so that way the shells don't go over. We see where he shoots, so we take another blind shot, and we get a fire. That's huge. I'm guessing he's backing up. We take another blind shot, and down he goes. We took out Simpin, and we torpedo the Bayern, getting a double strike, and we are up to 56,000 damage. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what I mean by just being patient, waiting for opportunities to shoot your guns when you know that you can get behind an island and just, I don't know, guys. I don't know about you guys, but that seemed like a really well-played game to me. I was preserving my hit points for the inevitable gunfight that I was going to get myself into. So, yeah. But I think that's going to be the end of the video, guys, and the end of the match. We finished off at 56,000 damage. Not too bad. We got a few kills, not to mention about 4 kills. We did our job as a Farragut, as a gunboat, really. And I think that was a really good match to show off. GG Simpin, if you're watching this video. I know you are. It was a nice fucking fight, dude. It really was. Although it probably wasn't the best gunfight for you. I mean, you know, but, you know, it is what it is. Shit happens. You know that as much as I do. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all did enjoy it. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And go down there and comment. Comment what you thought of this video. I always look back to getting back to everybody I can. And yeah, guys, show Simpin some love in the chat if you guys are in the comments. You know, send some GGs in there for him. And anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. We finish off at 56,000 damage. We get a devastating strike, high caliber, and it looks like we get a double strike as well. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Stay healthy. As always,